What's happening? It's your top dollar JayHooray, because it's a celebration when you see me. I want to appreciate y'all for tuning into Higher Self Wednesday, where I help you become your higher self on Wednesday. I want to appreciate y'all's eyes, ears, and attention, because it could have been anywhere else, but instead, it's right here with me. And I so very much appreciate that. Alright? Now, today's video, I got another angel number. Okay? Now, my last few videos, we was going over angel numbers. We're going to continue the series. We're going to keep it moving. Alright? Now, today's angel number is a significant one. Magnificent. Brilliant. Extravagant. It's 333. Now, the number 3 alone is a significant number by itself. It's tied to, birth, life, death, you know what I'm saying? Your past, your present, your future, and your mind, your soul, and your body, So when you see that 3, that means everything's starting to line up correctly. Everything is in that holy trinity. You know what I'm saying? So that 3 alone is powerful. So when you start seeing the 333, that makes it even more powerful. Now, when you start seeing that 333, just think of it as your mind, your soul, your body, everything is getting lined up together. Everything is moving in the right direction in unison. There's no more tug of war. Sometimes we can have our mind in control, but then our emotions be all over the place. You feel me? Sometimes your heart good, and then your mind want to be off. But when you start seeing that 333, that means everything's moving and grooving together like a machine. Everything's moving how it's supposed to. You feel me? Now, it also means that creativity is starting to wake up. I know with my journey, I was seeing 333 for years, right? Now, I always been creative. I always been a fool. A fool with wisdom. I can say that. But I was always going to work, doing what I thought was right, but I always would see 333. Now, I didn't know what it meant back then. I thought it was just telling me, hey, this is your opportunity, do this, go to this job, you know what I'm saying? Whole time, it was telling me to use my creativity, open up my creative mind. And I didn't know that at the time, but when I did my research on it, that's what it came up and said. I was like, oh, I've been creative this whole time. I just ain't been using it. So when you see that 333, sometimes it's, get creative. Some people draw, paint, music, storytell, whatever your creative mind is in the inside, let it come out. Let the people see it. You know what I'm saying? Show yourself. Show your creative side. Now, anytime you're seeing that 333, it's a moment of clarity. You don't have to be scared because it's showing that you are supported. You're using your natural ability when you're seeing that 333. You're stepping into who you're supposed to be anyway. So you're supported when you see that 333. And let's say you got a choice to make, right? You don't know which decision. You ask God for a sign, and then you see that 333. That's your confirmation. So sometimes it have you in the middle, getting pulled, back and forth, both directions. But when you see that 333, it's time to make a choice now. Hey, this is it. This is your choice. Choose this route when you see that 333. You feel me? You will always be supported. You're never out here by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Angel numbers are that confirmation, especially when you see that 333. All right? Now, you keep seeing that 333, it also means that your voice is needed. Whatever that creative side that you got, whether it's art, music, rapping, singing, skateboarding, whatever your creative side is, it's needed. And it's telling you to step up and, put it to the forefront. Stop being scared. You know what I'm saying? That 333 will show up just like, hey, what you doing? Going to work and, salute. All right. But you still got to tap into that creative side as well. Sometimes we be too focused in on the bag and on this and on that, and we just forget who we are at the core. When you open up that creative side, that's your happy side. That's your childlike self. That's when you was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? And you was the happiest when you was a child, you know? So you just tapping back in to that, you know, get creative. Come on now, let the people see your creative side. All right? Now, those are some good signs, but like with angel number, they all come with the, you know, duality. You know, you got the good and you got the bad, you know. Well, not bad. Let me just say warnings. All right? Now, to decipher whether it's a good sign or a warning is how you feel in the inside. If it's a good sign, you'll feel open, you'll feel creative, you'll feel, you know, floaty, like you flying through the sky. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel good. If it's a warning, your inside won't feel as floaty. You'll feel a little down, you feel a little more depressed, you know, sad, you know, gloomy, like you got a black cloud over your head. When you start seeing angel numbers and you in that state of mind, that means it's a warning. All right? Now, if you see 333 and you feeling, you know, your temperature ain't good, you know, you feeling down and bad, then the warning is you're spreading yourself too thin. All right? Now, we try to juggle too many things at once. You can't juggle 100 balls in the air. You're going to drop some. You know what I'm saying? So when you see that 333, the warning is just try to focus in on something particular instead of trying to multitask and do all this and do all that. See, multitasking is good, but then it's bad. It's good to multitask, but if you multitasking too much, something is lacking. You can't give 100% your all to something when you doing 4 or 5 different things. It's gonna be hard to do that. So when you see that 333, sometimes it's a warning. Hey, you're spreading yourself too thin. Narrow in, focus in on something in particular, and let that flourish. And then you can bounce over and do the other thing. You feel me? Now, another warning could be you're ignoring your intuition. All right. Now, that intuition, like I said in the past videos, is subtle, it's quiet, so it's easy to ignore. But that feeling, you feel that feel for a reason. All right. Now, when you see in that 333, it's kind of like, hey, you ignore me, I'm right here. This is decision, this is your choice. You know, another warning could be when it's time to make a choice. When you're at that crossroad, you either go left or you go right. Ain't no forward, ain't no backwards. You either go left or right. That 333 will pop up and will tell you your answer, the decision that you're supposed to choose. You feel me? So wherever that 333 pops up at, if it tell you to go left, go left. Tell you to go right, go right. I'm telling y'all from personal experience. Like, before I even knew what the 333 meant, like, I was seeing it everywhere. But I thought it was just like getting me to new jobs. Like every time I would see it, let's say I apply to a job and then I see 333, all like, oh, okay, all right, I'm supposed to be doing this, right? I'm thinking it's that whole time the 333 was lining me up and kept guiding me into the position I'm in now. I had no idea until I looked back on it. But I followed it. I followed my creativity, and now I'm here. So I'm telling y'all from experience, you know, trust them angel numbers, you know, especially if you're doing right and feeling right. You feel me? So if you got a choice that got you in between, follow that 333. It'll get you right. It'll get you right. Now, another warning when you see that 333 is your talk isn't matching your walk. You know, you're talking too much and you're not walking. All right. Sometimes we can dream big, but you got to put the action in as well. Dreaming ain't nothing but an image, ain't nothing but imagery, imagination, if you ain't got no action behind it. All right. So when you see that 333 and you got ideas floating and you ain't put no action in, that 333 is like, hey, put the action towards it. You good. Do that right there. Whatever you thinking, do that right there when you see that 333. Sometimes we can talk a whole lot, but we don't walk a whole lot. So just backing up your actions, backing up your thoughts. You feel me? That's what that 333 will pop up and warn you, because we got a lot of talkers out here, but until you actually doing it and getting that momentum, it ain't gonna flourish. So follow that 333, man. Get up off your behind and make it yours. Let's get it. Now, to wrap things up, 333 will show you that you're leveling up or that you're holding yourself back. It's one of the two. When 333 come around, it ain't no play. Like it's, 111 was, walking through the door, 222 more subtle. Like 333 is we here. Hey, this is your calling. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Tap in on your creative side. Let's get it. That's what 333 is saying. It give you that chin check. But it's well needed. It's time to put that action down. All right? So when you see that 333, look at it, smile, salute, and you already know what you got to do. Now let's make it happen. All right? But I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in with your top dollar JayHooray. Spread some love today. Okay? Find somebody to help. All right? Peace, love, and prosperity. I holla.